Hey everybody, what's going on? The name is Eric, and as you probably guessed it, who's got some games? I've got some games. We got the Bumble, of course, as always. We talked since the last episode, and he's calmed down his sass a little bit, telling us to bring the noise. And I agree, let's bring the noise. And we have definitely brought the noise in this one because we have a lot of stuff here. I'm just going to start off with the biggest item first. I got a new Xbox 360 from GameStop. I've had my original one, which I'll bring out really quick. And it's stuck. Come here. There we go. This old thing, which I've decorated with many a sticker. Yeah, this is back when they first came out. I think this is the third one I had to replace within the first 2 years of actually owning it. So, got the new one. Was going to get the new 500 gig one, but they were actually out of stock in a lot of places. So, we actually settled on that one, which is a 320 gig, which is still plenty of space, for $50 less. Plus, it came with 2 games for under 20 bucks. And those 2 games are South Park and the Stick of Truth, and Dishonored Game of the Year Edition. It was a choice between this or the other one, and I noticed the non-Platinum Hits version, Game of the Year Edition, and I found out that Dishonored is a $4.95 game. So I'm like, I want to get it, but I don't want to waste a $20 credit on a $5 game. And then I saw this, and it had all the DLC that goes with it. So I thought it was a pretty good upgrade. Plus, it had a much better case. So all that right there for a pretty good price. So not a bad way to start off the week. Got some more DVDs. Yes, they are wrestling. If you haven't talked or at least know me online, then yes, I am a wrestling fan. And if that is a problem with you, then I'd say deal with it for about the next 5 minutes, because it's about to go crazy up in here. So, the same place I get my comics, I said a couple, 2 or 3 episodes ago, that they're not getting any more product in. I was wrong. I got all these gems. And we'll start off with the one that didn't get bundled with anything, and that is Best Pay-Per-View Matches of 2011. Brand new. Got it for $2.99. And these 4, the both best ofs, and I'll show you. We got, and I believe I got this correct. Yes, we have the Best of Raw 15th Anniversary 3-disc set from '93 all the way to 2008, plus 2011 Royal Rumble. These are both bundled together, brand new, $2.99. And we also got the Best of SmackDown 1999 and 2009, also a 3-disc set. And it goes with Judgment Day 2009. This as well, also $2.99. So, got those 5 for for just under 10 bucks, brand new. So, I was very excited. They got other stuff there too. I'm hoping that the history of the Intercontinental title comes to there, because they do have the history of the World Heavyweight Championship, but I already have that. So, also got some comics while I was there. So, and we got a lot of comics here. I mean, look, we got a lot. So, I'm just going to fly right through these. We have a sealed Iron Man 314, which is in very good shape. 52, week 15, the Booster Gold Memorial issue, which is pretty good. I actually read this. This is really good. I got a new copy of Lobo's Back. They originally traded this to Gamer Emporium, and it's nice to have it back. I didn't know that was in there, so that really was awesome. Got a copy of Alpha Flight. Another copy of X Faction 79, so if anyone's looking for a spare copy, I have one. a sealed copy of Flash Gordon #2 from the '88 run. Night Mask, 1986. It's an RA condition. This one I'm happy with. The Max, issue #2. Yeah, issue #2. Robin 3, issue 5. Cry of the Huntress, part 5 of 6. So I got a lot way to go. It's got a nifty little holographic thing. I never really understood that. I never really got it. To me, it just seemed like a really cheesy gimmick, but in the 90s, it was all the rage. Got a copy of Bloodshot #5. 20th anniversary sampler of Hellboy. These comics are actually really fun to read, and I love the comic version of Hellboy. I mean, I like the movie version, but I thought the comic version was awesome. Fantastic Four 393. Not seeing the year. I believe it's from 93. Superman in Action Comics, the 93 run. 689. And for the most part, anyone looking for them, they're up for trade, except for a few, and just ask it, I'll tell. Sigil, #17. How's that for ironic? Came out September 11th, 2001, so I haven't read this one yet, so I don't know if it has any direct ties to what happened on that day. New Talent Showcase, also wrapped in very good condition. Trencher, never heard of him. Stig's Inferno, never heard of that. Eternal Warrior, wrapped, very good condition. Bloodstrike #8, which looks pretty hardcore. And Memory Collectors, book 1 of 3. Excuse me. So I got, I think that's 20 of them. Yeah, 20 of them, and I paid around $12 for all of them. So under $1 for each one. That's a pretty good deal. What do you think? I agree. It is a great deal. It's such a good deal, in fact, that I have my cat right down here she had to be a part of this. And now she's walking away because she realized she done wrong. Okay, so I'm going to keep this going. Also on that same day, hit up a few thrift stores, a couple Salvation Armies, Thrifty Shoppers, and actually did okay. I normally don't find a whole lot of games out there at all, but went to 2 stores and I actually got these 4 games here, and I did pretty well on them. Got a copy of Halo 2. Got that for a couple of bucks. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I like this version on the Xbox better. I don't know. There's just something about it. The Xbox version is better, and not only is it complete, but I got the super snazzy poster that goes with it, as well as the map of the whole city. Also got that for a couple bucks, so it's awesome when you find it complete. It's even better when you can find it and it has like a poster in it or something. I love that. Got a copy of Burnout 3 Takedown. Not my top 3 of the Burnout series. Paradise City, Revenge, and the first one I say are my top 3. This is pretty close. Also got that for a couple of bucks. And my biggest find of the day, found it at a Thrifty Shopper, and I was astonished I found it. I never find real quality Wii games at any location, and when I do, they're not there long. But this sucker was sitting right out there in the open. It is one of my favorite franchises, and one of my most favorite consoles. It's a very underrated console, and that is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Echoes of Time, and it is complete. And it's gorgeous. The disc looks brand spanking new. A little dust on it, but other than that, this was worth the trip alone. I would, if I really could, just finding a single Final Fantasy game out in the wild, and just makes my whole day worth it. I love this franchise. I love this series. So each one of those games I got for a couple of bucks each, and they're all really good games. So it really just made the whole thing even better. Moving on, the last bundle is actually going to be part of a trade package. Not really a YouTuber, but he's an awesome guy. Chat with him every now and again about 90s television, music, about video gaming. He's an awesome guy, Mr. Joey Cardenas, and I'm hoping I'm not mispronouncing that name. This is what he traded me. I traded him some games. If you know him, he'll probably put it on Facebook. So I'm going to show him what he sent to me. He also threw in an extra, which I'll show at the very end. But he sent me a copy of Street Fighter II on the Super Nintendo, which means I officially have a Super Nintendo collection again. And what a great way to start it. Probably my favorite Street Fighter game. I will say my favorite, right? And the next one is Champions Edition for Sega. We also got a copy of Final Fantasy X2. I've never owned this game, been looking for a copy of it, and he hooked me up. And, of course, everything is gorgeous. Also sends me a copy of Silent Hill 2. I like the series. Never been able to finish a complete game. I'm hoping this will be the one. Jax X Combat Racing. Goodwill tag. See, I laugh at Goodwill tags because there is no official Goodwill store Goodwill here in New York or anywhere close by. So just seeing that just makes me want to just run right out there and go game hunting with you. So, and all that, just like all the rest. Awesome condition. And it was those 4 games, and I sent him, I'll just tell you, I sent him a Bust-A-Move 2, the long box edition for PlayStation. I sent him a copy of The Punisher for Xbox. And I sent him God Hand for PS2, and he was nice enough to send me those games. He was just like, hey man, I want God Hand a lot, and I'm willing to sweeten the pot a little bit. And I was like, hey, you know what, man? It's awesome, because he hooked me up on a copy of Red Star right around the holidays, Christmas, birthday, around that time. So the dude's awesome. But as an extra, he tossed in a copy of Spy Hunter for Nintendo, which I do not own. So that'll be going with the collection. I regret not sending him something, but now we're into talks of sending each other different candies. So he's gonna be sending me hopefully he's gonna be sending me some very interesting Mexican candies, and I'm gonna send him the stuff in New York that makes us all have diabetes. So it's gonna be an even trade. What do you think? You okay? Cool. All right, so pretty good stuff this time out. The supply's starting to dwindle down a little bit, but the snow is melting and garage season is slowly on its way. I cannot wait. So that's basically to cover it. We got comics, games, movies. We got the Bumble. You can't get that anywhere else. And as you can probably tell, I also got a cold. And I have to work in a few hours. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, and in case you didn't... Oh, I also forgot to mention, Bumble got a new friend. It's Mario. Also found him at the same location I got the Final Fantasy, and got him for a couple of bucks. Wife spotted him out in the crowd, so now Bumble has a new buddy. So maybe next time in another video they'll be chilling together. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching, as always. Leave your comments if you got any questions about some of the games. Some stuff I should keep an eye out for. Just anything like that. Hey, good job. You know, how you doing? How's your mama? Things like that. You know, we're big on that up here. So, enough of the BS. Just going to cut right out. You guys, thank you again for watching, and I will see you all next video.